Aryan was a quiet boy who lived in a small village surrounded by green fields and tall mango trees. He didn't have many friends at school, but he never felt lonely because he had Bruno, his lovely dog. Bruno wasn't just any dog. He had soft golden fur, bright eyes full of understanding, and a tail that never stopped wagging when Aryan was around. The two had been together since Bruno was a tiny puppy. Aryan found him one rainy evening, shivering under a broken cart near the roadside. Without thinking twice, he wrapped the little pup in his jacket and brought him home. From that day on, they were inseparable. Every morning, Bruno would wait patiently outside Aryan's room. The moment the door opened, he would jump with excitement, as if he hadn't seen Aryan in years. They would run through the fields together, chasing butterflies and racing the wind. Bruno always ran faster, but he would slow down just enough to let Aryan feel like he was winning. After school, Aryan would sit under his favorite tree, talking to Bruno about his day. He told him about lessons, teachers, and even the things that made him upset. Bruno listened quietly, resting his head on Aryan's lap, as if he understood every word. One afternoon, something unexpected happened. Aryan went deeper into the forest than usual while following a colorful bird. As he walked further, he realized he didn't recognize the path anymore. The trees looked taller, the shadows darker, and a strange silence filled the air. Fear began to creep into his heart. A Bruno he called softly. Bruno, who had been exploring nearby, immediately came running. Sensing Aryan's fear, he stayed close, gently nudging him as if to say, "Don't worry, I'm here." As the sky started turning orange, Aryan felt tears in his eyes. "We're lost," he whispered. But Bruno didn't panic. He sniffed the ground carefully, then began walking in a particular direction. He stopped after a few steps, turned back, and barked softly, asking Aryan to follow. Trusting his friend, Aryan walked behind him. Step by step, Bruno led the way through the thick trees, over small rocks, and across a narrow stream. After what felt like forever, Aryan suddenly saw something familiar: the edge of the field near his home. "We made it," Aryan shouted, his fear melting into relief. He hugged Bruno tightly. "You saved me," he said with a smile. That evening, as they sat together under the stars, Aryan realized something important. Bruno wasn't just his pet. He was his best friend, his protector, and his family. From that day on, Aryan never felt alone, not even for a second. Because wherever he went, Bruno was always by his side, ready to listen, to protect, and to love him unconditionally. And in the simple bond between a boy and his dog, Aryan found the greatest friendship of his life. If the story gave you something, share to your lovely friends and subscribe.